So this is part 2. And basically I'm just saying about foreign country people need to stop thinking that black people are the face of evil. Let me tell you, evil does not have a color. Evil, let alone, doesn't have a nationality. It doesn't have middle class or rich or poor. Evil is whatever it comes from within of a person. There are so many evil people on this planet, and they're all in different colors, different color skin. But like I said, when white people make sure they keep brainwashing, including blacks, keep brainwashing and saying that, oh, whites are more pure and this and that, but black people are evil. Black people are sneaky. Black people will lie. And black people will steal anything in your house. Don't let black people be here. There's some prejudiced people out there, including blacks, because black people do this too, to other black people. They will sit there and say things that are not true about blacks. And it's so sad. And it's like, why black people? If all race, why blacks? Why do white people have to drill it into foreign country people's head that black people are just a face of evil? I blame the main media that makes it seem like black people, all they do is shoot black people and rob and be prostitutes and have a motherless mother and a fatherless father. In reality, that's somewhat true, but not always true. Like, there's a lot of African Americans right now doing ambitious things, extraordinary things, and they're doing excellent things in the country and around the world. But the main media won't talk about that because it's going to make people think twice about black people. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I had a story I told many of my friends. Me and my ex-friend were walking around in the mall, and I like looking at antique shops. This Asian woman was following me and my friend everywhere. We wasn't doing anything. We don't look suspicious. We didn't make weird movements or nothing like that. We're just walking and looking at the arts and the different antiques. This Asian woman followed us all the way till we got out of the daggone store and tell us have a nice day. It is terrible to know that people, and not just foreign country people, but even black people do the exact same thing. And let me tell you something, everybody in the whole entire world steals. Everybody steals. Everybody kills. It's just not one race. Everybody does drug dealing or gambling. It's not one race. I laugh at that because I sit here and think about some parts in China, they chop off your hand. In Africa, they do the same thing. I said in America, have the same thing. So you realize how many people's hands be missing in America? Got their hand chopped off when they steal something? So to me, it's just crazy that they think this one specific group is the most violent, most thief, and liars. In reality, that's all across the board. Ain't nobody is a saint. And the reason why most people think other foreign country people may be very innocent, you just don't hear it on the main media. You just don't hear it. You know? And I wish the main media and a lot of journalists would tell the truth all across the board. Not just one segment, not another, but all across the board. Black people have been beat up all around the globe. They really have. And I laugh at the globe because I'm like, if y'all look through y'all history, y'all done some mess up stuff in y'all country. Half of India did war against each other. Africa too. Thailand, the Philippines. All these countries around the world have done terrible things towards each other peoples. And those people do kill. Those people are somewhat in terrorism. But when they come to America, they act like black people is everything that they saw in their country or on television or hell on TV shows. Now, Love and Hip Hop, The Housewives in Atlanta, and other shows that exploit black people being loud and ratchet and stuff. Kind of sad that we live in a day and age where it's okay to have a lot of drama. And it's okay to see a lot of people fight, especially black people. And then the Braxton's Value show is breaking up all these sisters. Not just that, but also that it was supposed to be a positive show, but it ended up being a catastrophe. When you show stuff like this, other foreign country people, and I'm saying this for real, not everybody don't want to read a book. Not everybody want to research about different people, because they rather keep it on television or go word of mouth about another race. Me, personally, I read about different countries. I read about different race. I learn about history. I love history, period. I love world history. When I was in school, world history was my very favorite subject. And this is the reason why I don't really care what many people say about me or what they say about my black African American people. When I say like that, it means that I know a lot of my black African American people done great things in this country, and some did very terrible things. Just like white people, they did some great things in this country and they did terrible things. India people, Pakistani and Chinese American, Japanese American, the list go on and on, that each race have done great things in this country and bad things in this country. But what I got an issue is that a lot of foreign country people make it seem like African American people are the one are causing the destruction of the world. And it's not that. It's the prejudiced white people that doing that. It's the stupid ones. and not all black people are like that. That's why I always want to do foreign country people read a book and make it more interesting about this subject, that a lot of foreign country people, not all of them, but some of them moved to white neighborhood. And unfortunately, they will never understand other different race, because they were taught by who in the family say, always stick with a white man or a white woman because it's pure and it's clean. I have seen interracial YouTube videos about African Americans with some Filipino men or other different race, and their race do not like black people. Some just don't like any other race. They rather have their same race to be stick together. And others just don't want their son or daughter to be with a black person, because they have heard constantly of the negativity of black people instead of hearing the positivity of black people. And then I always think, and this could be true, that some people who talk down about black people, I think they had a bad experience with black people. I have bad experience with all kinds of people. All kinds of people. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter what color skin. I had a bad experience with everybody, including blacks, whites, and etc. So that's why I say I'm colorblind. That's why I don't see no color. I see character, personality, and I try to get to know you of your history, where you came from. But you know what? It's scary for some people to stop and think to themselves, hey, maybe I should do the same thing. maybe I should also try to understand this person. Maybe I should also understand their personality. And they don't want to do it because it would frighten them. And they will know that they were the wrong of judging somebody before they get to know somebody. I'm just going to say, black people are not evil. Yes, there's a lot of black people done a lot of wrong in this country. That goes with all colored people around the world. There's some messed up stuff in around the world that I cry sometimes. And same thing in the United States, I cry. What frustrates me the most is that this is 2018. We're about to go on 2019, for God's sake. And racism is still irrelevant. Sexism is still irrelevant. It doesn't make any sense here. That we're still in the freaking 1920s and 30s. Can we please just move it on? We're all human. We may look different, speak different, sound different, came from places that are different. Mama, damn, we have everything that most people have. And then if you want to be smart about it, there are some people who wasn't born with legs and arms. Some people wasn't born from sight. Some people wasn't born to speak or hear or whatever. But one thing for sure, we're all human beings. We're all human. And that's what frustrates me about a lot of people in this society. They want to constantly go to the easy route, but when it comes to hard route to say, yeah, you're human, I need to study you, I need to learn who you are, it's a hard thing. Children are probably the best people. Children are probably the best people that could teach adults to be adults. Because adults are the reason why this stupid racism is still, prejudice is still going on. Children don't care what color skin another kid is. The only time they would care about the color of skin is when a parent talks about race. And then their world becomes color. But I'd rather let children not to see color. I'd rather them see them black and white. Because when you see black and white, everything looks the same. But until somebody teach a child about race and say some false stuff about different children of race, that's when this cycle will never end. And I'm about to do my part 3, and this is my final thought.